Welcome to the at an another course that is Intuitive Pandas for You. So this course is part of ML and Artificial Intelligence universe in my YouTube channel. So Pandas is widely useful and widely used in machine learning and artificial intelligence, and we will explore some amount of Pandas in this course. So let's begin with installation of Python. Let's install the Python. To do that, let's get into Google search engine. So whatever you want, you can use which search engine you want. So and type python.org and get into the python.org and then directly click on downloads and you can see the latest .exe for Windows. If you want to check all releases, you can click on all releases and then you can see active Python releases and 3.11, 3.10, 3.8, 3.7, and whichever you want you can go for that. And if you specifically want it for different voices, and here you can see looking for the specific release, and from here you can download even with the 10.10, 11.2, 11.1, 10.9, etc. And you can also, if you want, for this is for Windows, you see that Python release for Windows. Okay, you can see that each and every version. And if you want for Mac OS, just click on that. This is Python releases for Mac OS. And if you want it for any other platforms such as uh, Python for AIX, IBM, iOS, and iPad OS, and Solaris, VMX, and this is for the Linux. Okay, if you want it for Linux, you can take it from here. However, we'll go with the Windows, and let me go with the latest version. Let me click on this Python 3.11.2. Click on this button. Yeah, by the time it gets downloaded, so it's going to take some time. I have already downloaded this. Let's get into the downloads, and here you can see this is getting downloaded, and this one I have already downloaded. So let me click on I have already downloaded this, so let me click on this .exe and let me install. Okay, so let me click on open. So the .exe package will be opened and placed in a certain location of your computer directory. So that's what we call it as installation. That's what is going to happen. So let me install in my directory of in my laptop. So install now, and this is the location where all your files which are there inside the .exe package will be unpacked and placed. You can see that C and app data, local programs, and finally Python 3.11, 3.11. Okay, okay, and it consists of all the files. Idli, it consists of idli, it consists of pip, that's the package, that's the package installation for Python, and then documentation, and it also creates a shortcuts and a file association. So this .exe package or application consists of all those things, and either you can go for the customize installation, but we would go for the install now. We don't need to customize, we'll keep it like that. One more thing is most important, so let us give by default Python application itself is prompting and telling you that go with this one, use admin privileges when installing py.exe. Let's go with that. In addition to that, let's add python.exe to the path so that when you just type py inside your command prompt, you should able to access the Python application directly through the Windows command prompt. Got it? So let's click on install now and say, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes, of course. And let me click on yes, and installation has been started and it's going on. So now it's unpacking your .exe, and it's taking out each of directory, each file inside that, and it will be placing in your local machines directory. Setup was successful. So now let me click on close. And that's it. Installation of Python is done. Now just let me get into the starter menu. Yeah, so let me type Python, and here you should see this is Python 3.11 module. This is documentation, and here you can see IDLE, integrated development learning environment, or you can also could get directly Python 3.11 through Windows command prompt. Either one, direct. Either you can use this, or else this time it's Python. Either you can use IDLE. It's all up to you, which is comfortable. So using a simple Python 3.11 from the command prompt would be quite difficult to handle, because there won't be a lot of prompt and a lot of suggestions. Whereas if you use IDLE, it would be easy, because you'll get the suggestions and prompts for the various methods and things which are available for that object. That's it. Installation of Python.